I come back home from work, and my spot has been taken. 10 minutes late, now I have no place to sleep. This is life. That home he's talking about, it's a tunnel under a bridge in China, and that spot he said was taken, the concrete slab where he sleeps. Tonight, I'm following what happens when your bedroom has no locks, no lease, and a stranger decides it's theirs now. But here's where this story gets strange. He's not the only one losing his spot. Many tunnels in China's cities are packed now, and under one bridge, I found something I wasn't expecting. Crowds of people who aren't even trying to sleep anymore. The Bridge of Digital Dreams. After the pandemic, young people across China couldn't afford rent, so many moved under bridges, into tunnels, concrete drainage pipes, tiny apartment spaces. And when I say tiny, I mean I couldn't even get half of me into that tiny place. These spaces became their only option for survival. But then authorities decided these people were bad for the city's image, so they cleared them out. Forced evictions from tunnels and pipes. No one really knows where everyone went after that. Some say they returned to the countryside. But under this bridge, some people found a different answer. They're live streaming, homeless streamers, chasing a dream to make it big online, earn enough digital gifts from strangers, and escape this situation. Pop music blasting, phones everywhere, some telling jokes, others doing stunts. It's a 24/7 broadcast happening under a highway. They can't afford apartments, so they're betting everything on going viral. But not everyone is chasing fame. Some people just want a quiet place to sleep. But neither of them has a real home. How they got here. So how does someone end up here? I don't know the exact story of this guy, but because this is so common for China's youth these days, I can guess. He might have worked in a factory making electronics or was a delivery driver. Maybe he did construction work. Whatever it was, something happened. The factory shut down, the company went under, the contracts dried up. And this bike, it became his entire life. Everything he owns is strapped on with bungee cords. The tunnels were supposed to be temporary, a place to crash while you figured things out. But temporary turned into months, then years. And now even the tunnels are getting crowded because people have nowhere else to go. Nobody picks this life. Nobody wakes up and decides, today I'll sleep under a bridge. The policy trap. You hear high youth unemployment in China on the news. It's just a number until you are the number yourself. The city pushes you out of tunnels for its image, but if you return to your village, you're also in trouble. Why? There's a strict policy preventing people returning to their hometowns. This banner is one of many across China that says that it's everyone's responsibility to help make sure this policy is followed. But this isn't a new policy, it just has a new banner. The old policy was strictly opposing maliciously staying in rural areas. That one got a bad reputation for the regime because it accused citizens of being malicious if they tried to go home. So they changed the words in the policy to take out the word malicious. The meaning is still the same, but the citizens who suffer from this policy still remember being accused of being malicious. So they still use the old words, and words matter, especially in China. Not long ago, Beijing had an action to eliminate what they called low-end population. When the regime was called out in English media, they censored the term and gave it a new name. But some people still remember the real meaning. So when survival itself becomes suspicious, where are you supposed to go? The city doesn't want you, the countryside accuses you, and every night you're just trying to find a spot where you won't get moved along by morning. This is the side of China you don't see in commercials or economic reports. It's not about giving up, it's about adapting every single day. You can't own anything out here. Not a tunnel, not a spot under a staircase, you just borrow it. The only thing that's really yours is the road ahead. Want more stories on China's youth unemployment and homeless problems? Or do you want to know more about China's economy or tech? I'm bringing you all the latest stories, so comment below on what you want to see. Hit those like and subscribe buttons, then click this next video for more Panda Reports.